Hello everyone, welcome to my latest episode in my haunted series. Today, I will bring you to Malaysia to share a haunted story from there. Welcome to my episode 14 on the story of KumKum, a ghost from the Malaysia folklore. Hantu KumKum is a ghost from Malaysia. She is an old woman who goes from house to house looking for young girls. By drinking their blood, she hoped that it will restore her lost youth and beauty. By the way, hantu means ghost. Hantu KumKum is a ghost that has tormented Malaysian homes for decades with an insatiable hunger for the blood of young girls. She is a hideous old woman who wears a long flowing jabah, which is a traditional Malay head scarf to hide her disfigured face. She goes from house to house, knocking on doors and looking for victims. Because of her facial deformities, she can't pronounce the traditional greeting, salam alaikum properly. All she can say is, come, come. They say Hantu KumKum was once a beautiful Malaysian girl, but she was never satisfied with her appearance. As she grew older and her looks began to fade, she went in search for a way to restore her beauty. She consulted a bomo, who told her that through black magic, it was possible for her to have internal beauty. He gave her a potion to drink and told her not to look at her reflection in a mirror for a period of 30 days. However, the woman was tormented by curiosity. Each time she touched her face, her skin became softer and she could feel the wrinkles disappearing. Everyone she met was telling her how good she looked. By the 29th day, the temptation was becoming too much, and the woman broke the rules. She sneaked a peek at her reflection in the mirror. The mirror cracked, and so did the poor woman's face. Her face began to blister, and her face started to change. She became deformed and was hideous to look at. In desperation, the horrified woman returned to the bomo and begged him to do something. He told her there was nothing he could do for her. The only way the process could be reversed was if she drank the blood of young girls. Thus began the story of Hantu KumKum. Nobody, not even the KumKum herself, knows how much blood it would take to restore her looks. They say Hantu KumKum is still roaming the earth, and to this day, she continues to attack young girls in order to attain her lost beauty. A few years ago, there were sightings of KumKum in Malaysia and Singapore. It caused quite a scare, and newspaper articles about the ghost were posted on many school notice boards. A lot of worried parents came to collect their daughters after school, fearing that their daughters may fall victim to this blood-sucking ghost. One Malaysian girl tells of her own encounter with the hantu herself when she was a child. I can still remember when the KumKum ghost ran amok all over Malaysia. They say she was after young girls. I was only 7 or 8 years old at that time. They said she had no eyebrow and no nose, except 2 gaping nostrils where her nose should have been. Her skin was covered in sores and blisters, and she had sharp yellow teeth. One evening, I was on my way home when I suddenly got the strangest feeling that someone was watching me. I heard somebody sweeping the drain in front of my neighbor's house. When I turned around, I saw a woman sipping the drain. She was hunched over, and I couldn't see her face as it was covered with a headscarf, which drooped all the way to the ground. Then she reached out and pulled back the scarf. I froze. Her skin was red and blistered, and her yellow eyes seemed to stare into my soul. I knew she wasn't human. All of a sudden, I heard my brother calling me from the house. That broke the spell, and I ran as fast as I could until I got to the front door. That night after dark, there was a loud banging and scratching at our front door. The door shook violently. Then we all started reciting prayers. The loud scratching noises stopped, and seconds later, the banging and scratching started on our back door. We were scared out of our wits. This continued for around 1 hour. The next morning, when it was safe to go outside, we found deep, bloody scratch marks on the outside of both doors. So it was really a very scary experience. So if anyone heard of this ghost called KumKum, please do let me know so I could share more stories regarding her. Thank you very much. Please remember to like my video, comment if necessary, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. Thank you.